Hello everybody, John from Beer, Bourbon, and Barbecue here, and today we're cooking with vodka.
All I wanna do is drink beer for breakfast. All I wanna eat is them barbecue chips.
That's right everybody, we are going to be making penne with vodka sauce. This is a little pasta dish that we used to make in my house quite often, and we kind of just stopped doing it. Kind of filled that slot with a bunch of other stuff. Well, we started thinking about it and wanted something different, so we brought that back in. But this time, I'm not making it with just regular vodka. I'm using this Dixie vodka, this pepper vodka, because I want to put a little bit more into it. You know what I mean? I wanted to give a little bit of a bite, and I think this is going to help me do that. So I thank you very much for joining me, and let's get down to it, shall we? Okay, so the recipe calls to take the tomatoes, the plum tomatoes, and put them in a bowl and crush them up with your hands. Yeah, I would actually suggest using the hands to do this. The last time I attempted to make a video of this, just a few weeks ago, I tried it with a little tool and it just made such a mess. Actually, I'll throw that in right about here. So enjoy this completely messed up error that I did, and have fun with that. Now, it says to stick your hands in there and smash it all up by hand, but I got one of these like super squishy mashy things, so I'm gonna use that. And besides, we're not animals here, so it just squirted me in my dang eye. All right, now I know why they want you to do it by hand. Oh, Jesus, that's twice. All right, I'm doing it by hand now. See it squirt me that way. Yeah, see? It's just easier to use the hands. I usually pour about half the liquid out. I don't really want the sauce to be too watery, so I pour about half that liquid out and just go all crazy with it, you know? It's gonna feel a little weird, but that's okay. It won't hurt you. It all washes off. And I washed my hands sometime in the last week, so we're in good shape there. They don't have to be crushed up too crazy, just enough to make them nice and soft, so that you're not getting you know, huge chunks and stuff in your food when you're eating. And now, wash those tomatoey hands. Now this recipe calls for a half a cup of vodka to go into the sauce. Now if you have a gas stovetop, I would suggest turning it off, taking it off the heat, and then pouring it in there. I have this glass cooktop, and it doesn't get hot enough to really spur this off. Most of this alcohol is going to cook out, but remember, just because you put it in there doesn't mean it's all going to cook out. It's going to take several minutes to cook out, but it's not going to be overpowerful. No one's going to have to worry about whether or not their kids can eat this or not. It's perfectly fine. So it calls for half a cup of vodka, which I've already measured out, and we got it all right here, ready to go. But it's always good to have a little bit of extra vodka just in case.
Wait, so if the recipe only calls for a half a cup of vodka, what's with the extra vodka?
I'm glad you asked. Just in case you happen to be walking through your kitchen and you happen to have a shaker full of ice, you can dump that in there, and let's say you have the lid to that shaker and you can give it a little shaky do. Pop that thing off, and oh my gosh, look, I just happen to have a glass right here with a couple olives. Now you have a delightful little martini for the cook. Cheers. That was good. Time for another. Now that we got the pasta and everything added in there, the sauce is going to keep thickening as it goes until serving. We've actually still have all of our pasta water here, so should it become a little bit too sticky on you, just take a little bit of that pasta water, pour it in there, and it'll loosen it up right up real good. However, I've never really had to do that before when I've been cooking it before, so this should be pretty good. Normally this is where you would add a little bit of your fresh basil, but I thought I had it and I didn't buy it this afternoon. So there's not going to be any fresh basil on this for us today. Oh well, it'll still be damn good. So here we are, we're sitting down to dinner. All my family is around me and they're wondering why I'm actually talking to you instead of eating. But I always realize that I always never do a follow-up for these things, and the food is really good. And yes, I understand that for all of you guys watching and finding out that my very Italian wife pointed out that I did not get Penne. I actually bought ziti and rigatoni, whatever. It's round tubular, so it all looked the same to me, so I threw it in there. So anyway, yeah, I get it. I messed up, and she's going to keep reminding me about this forever. Anyway, cheers. This is good, and I'm going to eat dinner, so have fun. All right, everybody, that is it. Dinner is over, and so is this video. This is such an easy recipe to make. I really hope that you guys give it a shot. It's one of those things that's versatile, and you can get it done in 20 minutes if you're not fiddling around with a camera like I have been. It's very easy and it's very tasty, and it's one of those things that you can manipulate a little bit. You can add some pancetta or something to it, maybe add a little bit of a protein, a shrimp or something like that. Just have fun with it. It's a very simple recipe, and I really do hope you try it. If you do try it, drop me a little line and tell me how you liked it. Tell me what you may have done to change it up and do it a little bit differently. So if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel so you'll know every time I do something else. And we're always got some stuff going on, and we've got a bunch of stuff in the works thanks to your suggestions. That's another thing. If you have any recipes you want me to try, send them to me. Either send me an email or put them in the comments and we'll get to them and we'll talk it over. But right now, I gotta go because I've got a ton of dishes I gotta clean. So until next video, thank you very much, and keep eating and keep drinking good. Bye.